Hey, what's up everyone? I'm Jack with Sioux Falls Dent Repair. Today I just want to talk to you a little bit about Glexo Cold Glue. So if you guys were following me along yesterday, I was looking at this big nasty damage I'm doing in this liftgate of this 2020 Volkswagen Tiguan. And I just wanted to showcase a little bit about Glexo Cold Glue. So if you guys aren't familiar with exactly what that is, what it is it's a glue that actually adheres and doesn't need any type of heat. So what that actually is these are actually some of the exact tabs that I end up using on this repair. So all you guys that are following me that are paint PDR techs and stuff like that, some body guys as well will know exactly what I'm talking about. Some of you guys will be watching the replay of this. But what this glue allows you to do is physically stick it to the panel. It adheres just enough. Hey, what's up, Bobby? It adheres just enough to basically be able to pull the damaged area out and not over pull, overstretch any of the types of areas. So that's why it's very important. I personally, I've used it quite a few different times, not on anything quite this severe, but I am absolutely blown away by the amount of work that it's actually doing on this big nasty dent. So like I said, if you guys are following me along, as far as yesterday, I was showing basically this big bad dent on here. I'll actually flip the camera around, that I'm working on right now. So this was about, I don't know, probably about that big, something like that, and whatnot. So obviously, yes, it's still dented. Yes, I have a lot more work to do. But this was about 95% all pulled out with just cold glue. So all the stuff that you see here on the table is I've only actually used one glue gun. I fired up all the other ones just to have some extra options. I used 90% of this has been pulled out with cold glue so far and a slide hammer, a little bit of blending and knocking down the hard crowns and stuff. And I did pull a little bit with the hot glues. I actually got, be honest with you, I got a little ahead of myself and I was like, oh crap, that's right. I was going to do a showcase on just what Glexo could do. So I actually stopped. So that's why and I've been filming this entire interaction, everything like that. So that's why it ends up taking a lot of times these bigger repairs end up taking me so long because I end up spending so much time filming it so that I can use the content later for other purposes. So I just wanted to kind of showcase as far as what that glue has done. Like I said, and I'm in no means telling you that this is getting this dent all the way out. It is absolutely not doing that, but that's just the minimal amount of work. I mean, I know I've spent more time in filming and setting all that stuff up with this than actually working on this dent, but getting the meat of this dent out to this level with just a cold glue is absolutely mind-blowing. Like I said, I haven't even taken the car apart at all. I haven't pushed on the backside at all. I haven't done anything of that yet. I just really wanted to see what as far as Glexo would be doing here, and I absolutely am mind blown away. You can pick this up right on Glexo's website. I think, what is it, glexotools.com. So if you're not really familiar with it, basically what we end up doing, so I'll take the other example that I've got here. This is actually the first tab that I did. So this tab here has this sticky looking, gooey looking stuff. Some of you body men might look at it and think of it like kind of like butyl tape, for that matter. It's not, but it kind of has the similar characteristics of that. And don't be thinking you're going to be able to put butyl tape on a tab and you're going to get anything near this. So don't even try. I'll save you the headache. Don't even waste your time. It kind of the general same concept. So what I end up having to actually do is actually take, this is called a slide hammer specifically for paintless dent repair, and it's got a little slot in here that you can slide glue tabs in, so such as like this guy here. I could physically slide that in there. So I would glue this tab onto the panel and then stick it in the slide hammer there to lock it in, and then I would take the slide hammer and go bam, like backwards with it, and that creates a shocking motion. It pulls, so it's a sudden pull or sudden force. I didn't use that. I used that with the cold glue. I started to use the Kiko K-Bar, which is what I was using for the hot glue. It's way stronger than, yeah, way stronger. Not even like a comparison. And some people have used like pond tape is another one, literally tape that they use for ponds. I've heard that's a good semi-alternative. I don't even want to use the word alternative really, but I can't think of any other word. So it's similar, but it's nowhere near the strength that this stuff has. Maybe when the first cold glues came out, not Glexo, but some of the other ones, it was probably very similar to that. But Glexo is definitely running or owning the market at this time. And I've tried other cold glues as well out there. Person wasn't really impressed with them, and I heard such good things about the Glexo stuff here that I knew I had to buy. I should have just purchased the big kit, to be honest with you. I need to just go ahead and buy it now. because what it's done here for me now and the amount of time I've spent with it, it's absolutely mind-blowing. So anyways, so just kind of getting back on track here. So what we do with the Glexo tabs is they're all metal. I think they're aluminum, they might be, I don't know, whatever. Anyways, it doesn't matter, they're really strong and you're not gonna break them. So what we do is we actually interlock the screw head basically in there. So this is adjustable. And what you do is you loosen it up. You can stick and slide this into your slide hammer and then rotate it to lock it into the slide hammer, because you definitely don't want this touching the ground. You don't want it picking up any kind of dirt, because essentially then it's ruined, or the glue is ruined. Luckily, they do give you a, let's see if I can get this out. This is basically a sleeve, a big cylinder sleeve of this glue. So I've got quite a few, you know, extras to use, and this stuff does wear out over time. Anyway, so what I end up doing is actually, I can kind of do maybe even a live demonstration here, just to, let's see here. So what I'm actually doing here is actually taking the tab before I put it on there, and I'm kneading this glue. So I'm actually moving it around, mushing it up, I guess essentially you could say, with my fingers. And then what that does is it helps activate it. Now, I'm not a scientist. I have no idea the scientific properties of this, not a chemical engineer, but something to do with this heats it up and allows it to, so right now I can feel it already sticking substantially more to my fingers. So the fingers are not going to contaminate or anything. I mean, I wouldn't go be putting lotion on before you get your hands on here, but and then what you go ahead and do is kind of knead it up, make it into kind of like a little spot like that, and then you stick it on the panel and kind of move it around and work it into the dent. And then, so right there, that was literally a very good solid pull. Obviously, I've got it pulled to about the point that it's not going to really move much more with Glexo, but it just kind of gives you an idea as far as what this stuff can do. So here we go. So just kind of highlighting on some of what Glexo can do for you. If you're even a body tech doing, you know, big smashes, and you, I know that's kind of the way a lot of guys have been going now. The body techs is they're starting to incorporate paintless dent repair tools or our systems into their repairs. You know, if any of you guys, I know any body guys that have been following anything with Kiko, you guys are familiar with this. It probably is. This is the K-bar. This is a pulling system. So what I would actually do with this is I would glue a tab onto the panel, hook it into here, and then set this foot somewhere on the vehicle, and then use this to actually pull upwards. So let's see if I can get this to show up. This is really difficult when you're one person trying to hold the camera. So I would put a glue tab on here, and then put that foot on the car somewhere, and then hook that tab into the blue foot here, or the blue spot here, and then physically pull upwards. So I pull up in order to get, so foot on the car, tab, pull motion. So anyways, kind of give you an idea. That's actually the route that I'm going to start going now that I've got it out basically about as far as it's going to give with cold glue. Just because I want to see what the possibilities of glue and what I can do. And I might even get into using a bridge style puller. I'm not going to talk about that today. Basically, it's something that's going to give me even more control and probably pull even harder than, well, I'm not a big guy, so it'll probably pull harder than me. So anyways, just figured I'd touch base with you guys on this. So I'm going to keep working on this repair. I've got this actually until Monday, so it's not the end of the world. Customers got plenty of time to leave it with me, so I can really work my magic and really take it to the full extent, you know, and time is not a factor really at this point. So that's probably why I'm filming so much video. So anyways, if you guys have any questions for me or anything, leave them down in the comment section. If you want to call or text me, you can get a hold of me at 605-250-1023. Like I said, if you got any kind of dent repair, want to talk dent repair tools, anything I talked about today, I'd be more than happy to chat with you. I do have quite a few actual dent repair technicians reach out to me, so don't feel, you know, more than happy to chat with you, man. So, I mean, just give me a call, whatever you need, whatever you want to chat about. I'm kind of a nerd, and I nerd out on all this stuff. So, also, if you got any kind of dent repair, obviously you can get a hold of me at that same number, 605-250-1023, or visit our website at SiouxFallsDentRepair.com. Yeah, that's enough for today. I'll see you guys tomorrow, and take care. Have a happy Friday, and have a good one.